Welcome back, everyone. Well, as you probably know, things have been pretty crazy around here. Going on 3 weeks, but I'll give you a little indication how crazy it is. This is Paul Jenkins, who's the superintendent of the Glens Falls City School District, somebody I've known for probably 8 running years or something like that. He comes and he sits down, I'm taking some notes, and I said, so Paul, what do you do? It's been a little rough around here, Paul.
That's all right.
So welcome back.
Thank you.
Very nice to have you here. We asked Paul to come in because we've been chasing a story last couple of weeks about the purchase of some land near the garage where the school buses are. I think that's Glenwood, right?
Yes.
In Glens Falls. And I wanted Paul to come in to talk about the project and also encourage you next Tuesday to vote. So first, let's back up a little bit. How's Glens Falls School District coming?
Great.
Yeah,
great.
good.
A lot of good things happening.
Good.
Some exciting times. Our kids are doing some great things, and we got a wonderful school district.
Yeah.
Really do.
Yeah, you certainly do. I live a couple of blocks away from the school. And if the enthusiasm of any of the events that I hear when I'm going to get in my car or something like that, or any indication, you're doing a fine job. You know, Paul and I were talking before, just before this interview, and how important it is for school districts to embrace what you're talking about. You know, that go-to kind of attitude. It's so important for kids today, right?
Well, it is, and we certainly can't sit back and not make changes and not move forward because the world that our kids are experiencing or going to experience is going to change rapidly. So we want to make sure we're keeping up with everything and getting them prepared.
Yeah, you know, but we were also talking about some of the outreach that they're doing at Glens Falls. You know, educating the kids is not limited to the campus. You know, you've got outreach programs with BOCES and SUNY Adirondack and all kinds of things. And the Tech Smart initiative down in Malta. And you're right, that's real world education, right?
Yeah, it is. Those are great programs, and you know, we have students who are going there every day, and that kind of ties into what we're talking about with our bus garage and our buses, because we transport our students to those programs every single day. I think we have over 300 students who are on our buses morning and afternoon.
Now, my wife and I live in Glens Falls, as you probably know. It always on Glenwood there, I always see that bus garage. The buses are really kind of stacked all the way in the back with limited access and, of course, coming out on the street sometimes, all of those kinds of things. Property adjacent to the current location came up for sale, and you've got some plans for that.
And we've talked about this for years, that you know, if any property came up near our bus garage, it's something we'd have to take a hard look at. We were lucky enough that the homeowner came to us in September, expressed the fact that she was going to have to move, and asked if we were interested in the house. So we moved kind of quickly. Our school board made the decision to move forward with the purchase of the property. We had it appraised. You know, we negotiated with the homeowner, so we're at a point now where we have to have approval from the voters of the district in order to purchase it. And the biggest thing for us right now is the space. We need the space. As you said, our buses are stacked up 3 or 4 deep, trying to get them out of there. We also have we have 16 buses, 6 vans, a number of maintenance vehicles, and then we have our driver's vehicles. So that small, it's about an acre lot that we have with 2 structures on it, really makes it difficult for us to move our buses in and out. And the property we're looking at is about 1.3 acres.
Yeah, great, good. Paul was showing me the plans, and currently, if you drive down that way, you notice it's got a beautiful old kind of historic ice house in the back that probably the Hoveys owned and took ice from the pond and all those kinds of things, but also a nice house in front and a garage. And I asked Paul what would happen to those buildings, and they're going to expand their needs in terms of office space and some of those things, and showed me where they were actually going to pave out a whole place to be able to mitigate some of the stuff that he's talking about here in terms of space needs. Safety concern on that one too, Paul, right? Let's face it.
It is. We've had some minor fender benders trying to get our buses in and out of there, and especially on that road. So if we can find a safer way to get those buses in and out and to park them, to maneuver them, it's going to it'll benefit the district in the long run.
Right. Kind of seems like a no-brainer here, but again, it's the way our democracy is structured. The voters, citizens, have to get in there and approve this or not. Now, the vote is next Tuesday. Not anything else on the ballot, so it's not like
Correct.
you're getting in there to vote for president. And oh, by the way, we got that issue with the parking on Glenwood. You have to make an effort to go do this, but they also need to have this approved to be able to move forward. And I think, as you can tell, this is something that we should all support. Voting, by the way, is going to be at Sanford, right? Sanford Street School?
From noon to 9.
Noon to 9.
On the 23rd.
Noon to 9 p.m.
Yes.
Yes, good.
Yep.
Okay. Tuesday, know the date?
The 23rd.
23rd. All right, Tuesday the 23rd, next Tuesday. Sanford Street School, can't miss it. They always have that blinking 15-mile-an-hour sign there. BOCES is there now, too, as well as preschool. And get in there and vote between noon and 9 p.m. in support of purchasing this property to expand the bus garage. Great to see you, as always.
You too, thank you.
What is it again that you're doing? Happy New Year, too.
All right, you
Great
too.
to see you,
Thank
Paul.
you.
To see this interview again, you can head to our website, looktvonline.com.